welcome back. Okay, so listen, this morning I woke up feeling a little spunky, okay? I put on my little Whitney Houston t-shirt, okay? And I was like, you know what? I'm in the mood for a flashback Friday. Let's take it back, okay? I want to dig through my collection, pull out some products that I probably don't even remember I have because it's been so long since I used them, or maybe they're so old and it's products that maybe I used to love back in the day. But yeah, I want to do a flashback Friday. But I'm going to go ahead and select the items with you guys. Okay, so we're going to just go through my collection, pick out some stuff that is like old as Methuselah. See if I still like it or if I need to just put it in the trash today. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, you guys, this is going to be rough and raw. I just pulled out my little, rotators. This one has my primers in it. This one has like my drugstore foundations. I didn't even pull like my more higher end foundations because it's like, I know I got an old drugstore foundation in here to use. I have over here my setting spray. Oh, excuse my little protein. This is my breakfast right now, my protein drink. But I pulled like a lot of my setting sprays just so I can pull an old one out and check it out today. So anywho, we're going to go through everything and let's just get started. So let's start with a primer. I look at my primers. This primer rotator stresses me out because it's so full. I really want a better solution for storage for my primers, but the thing is, I like my stuff to be easily accessible, and these rotators are the most easy to use. And so it's like, it's just jam-packed. And then you're like, okay, well, you need to do a declutter. Child, I have decluttered my primers. Every single primer in here is one that I like, that I would use, that I would pull. So it's like, I'm not just gonna be throwing stuff away just to be throwing it away. But anyway, that's not what this video is about. I see an old one right here, Maybelline Baby Skin. This is the Instant Pore Eraser. We gonna pull this, yeah, because this one is old as I don't know what. So we gonna pull this. And I'll put this on my little selection tray for today. Okay, so let's pull a foundation. I mean, a lot of these are pretty old school. I got like here, what is this? The Maybelline Superstay. I have here L'Oreal Infallible, but those are ones that, I pull regularly. This CoverGirl, I probably need to try that out. Now this NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop. Now this is an OG for me that I definitely loved back in the day. Look, I got tape on there. You know what? That's a contender. That's a contender. Let me just make sure there's nothing else in here that I feel like. Now, you know what's really, really old? What is this? That's old too. ColourPop Pretty Fresh. All of my ColourPops are pretty old because I really don't buy foundation from ColourPop. So out of these two, I'm scared to try this ColourPop because I know this is not my shade. I am I'm pretty much 100% sure it's not my shade and I don't want to try it. We're gonna try it. Let's have some fun today, okay? If I look crazy, I just look crazy. So let's go ahead and pull that because Lord only knows when was the last time I used that. Okay, over here to the setting sprays. Most of these, there's a lot of these in here that aren't even setting sprays. They're like misting sprays, which I really, really love. Like the Elf Coconut. This airbrush, I know that's good. I don't need to use that. But this Pure Miracle Mist, that is an OG from back in the day. But that's really more of a hydrating spray, So now this here from Gerard Cosmetics. Listen. This is old. This was a collab with Rich Lux. Okay, do y'all remember him? The Drama King. And now I feel like he's so full of drama, I can't even watch him. He's so full of nonsense. But this was a collab that Gerard Cosmetics did with him. And this is a Slay All Day setting spray. Yep. Pulling that because I probably ain't used that since it came out. Okay, you guys, let's come over here to concealer. I have some ColourPop, some Elf, NYX. All that stuff is stuff that I keep in regular rotation. I got some L'Oreal, Maybelline, These are Jacqueline's, so those definitely are not super old for me. Revolution, honey. Revolution. When's the last time I used a Revolution concealer? Man, I used to love this stuff and I probably hate it now. Okay, well, let's pull the Revolution concealer. Okay, you guys, I had to come over here to my drawers because we got to get the powders and the blushes and the whatnot. Y'all get to see my little nonsense, my lighting and stuff over here in the corner, but your girl about to get on the flow. Y'all hear my knees cracking, don't say nothing. Okay, so we looking for a older powder. What do we got? Kiss, I use that all the time. Gucci, that's definitely not old. What is this? Oh, Sephora, that's not old either. Iman, that's a little old, but not old enough, honey. Black Opal, that's not old enough either. Too Faced. Man, when's the last time I used my Too Faced powder? Who knows, but I used to use the heck out of it. We're gonna go ahead and try it today. Let's put Miss Mama's on the tray. Okay, I'm back on the floor. Okay, loose powder. This should be easy because I go through my loose powders, you know, that I used to set under my eyes and stuff pretty frequent. So the ones that I really don't use, I kind of keep over here in the corner. Over here in the corner. Let's see. Danessa Myricks. I definitely have used that recently. Ooh, the Tatcha. Now when Tatcha was hot and heavy, everybody was all over her stuff. Dang, should I use the Tatcha? Or should I go way, way back and use some banana powder, honey? Because I do not... I don't use banana powder at all. I know I would probably hate this stuff. This is Revolution Banana Deep. What we gonna do, y'all? You know what? Let's go ahead and keep it crazy. Let's pull this J-Cat Luxe Pro Powder in banana. Y'all, I'm looking at this tray and I'm scared. I'm scared already and I ain't even sat down yet. Okay, we're back over here at the drawers. What's next? Blush. Those are like face palettes. I want straight up blush. Blush, blush, blush. Ooh. Blush palettes. Open up the drawer. Say mustard. Okay. Juvia's Place. Okay, you can't listen. Juvia's Place? That's like the OG blushes for me, honey. When I first started my channel. These are pretty. And y'all know, if y'all watch my Shop My Stashes, I never pull my Juvia's Place blush palettes. This one is super dark. It got highlighters in there and everything, child. Let's go with the lighter one, because that one looked a little scary. That one looked a little scary. Yeah, let's go with this light one, okay? I'm kind of in a chill mode right now. So let's put this on the tray. Running out of room on my tray. Okay, thank goodness I can get off the floor. Now I'm in my higher drawers looking for a bronzer. I think I just need a bronzer and a highlight, right? And we're good. Bronzer is tricky because, gosh, what would I consider an old school, like a OG old school bronzer? Milani, yeah, this was like when I first started just even trying to figure out how to do makeup. This Milani bronzer was the one. So yeah, let's go ahead and pull this. That was easy. I was going to pull a mascara, but because I got this old school Maybelline, you know, the green and pink one, y'all know that's the old school, but I don't want to open a new mascara just for a Flashback Friday. It's not that serious. If I had one that was already open, these are like my smaller ones that I like to travel with. I don't know, but if I find an older one that is already open, I will add it to the tray. Well, shoot, I was getting ready to sit down and start filming, and I forgot the most important thing, child, a palette. So when we're talking OG palettes for me, it's either going to be a BH Cosmetics, a Morphe, or even a Juvia's Place. So I don't know. I ain't really in the mood for BH Cosmetics. Morphe possibly. Look, I got this Jaclyn Hill palette, and this one is actually like brand spank, because my old one, I depotted it and ended up throwing it away because it was old. So I bought this one, you know, more recently. I don't even know if they sell this anymore, but I bought this within the last couple of years. So it's brand spank. So I think this would be a good choice. But let me go take a look at Juvia's right quick. Y'all have to excuse the craziness in my beauty space. I've been like filming in different locations and stuff because I like different backgrounds at different times. So yeah, now Juvia's Place, listen, what palette was my very first Juvia's palette? Y'all, it wasn't this one. This one is the Magic. It wasn't the Magic, was it? No, the Magic is bomb though. It really is. The Magic has some really pretty colors in there. But no, this was my first, the Nubian 2. This was my first Juvia's Place palette. And I bought a new one, I think, because yeah, mine had got so old and beat up and tore up that I bought a new one during one of her mini sales. And so this one is brand spank. This one or Jaclyn Hill? You know what? I'm going to pull both of them and figure it out while I'm getting set up. All right, y'all, let's go. This is what we're working with. Okay, you guys, so I got you guys all set up. I did a little something to my brows. They're not sisters today, they cousins, distant cousins, but it's all good. I'm excited to jump into this tray of trash. Is that what I should call it, tray of trash? No, because I mean, some of these might be y'all favorite products, and I'm just like, I'm about to go in. I can already feel it. I'm about to go in. If I like this face, I'm gonna be shocked. So I still haven't decided on which palette though. This Nubian 2. I mean, you know, it has a pop of blue, gold, green. It's kind of funny because since I just played with my Pat McGrath palettes, you know, I just did a blue look, just did a green look. And well, you guys might not have seen the green look yet because I think this is probably going to go up before that. But anyway, I mean, it's pretty. It's pretty. The Jaclyn Hill is kind of like, you know, it got a lot of neutrality to it as well with the pop of blue, pop of green. But this one leans a little bit more cool, you know, down here. I got some more cool tone options. I'm kind of thinking I should go with the Jaclyn Hill because that's like really old school OG YouTube, right? So I think that's probably what I'm gonna do. I'm probably gonna do like something with Jaclyn Hill. So this look probably ain't gonna be all that exciting. Now I pulled this Urban Decay primer potion, and I know, you know, people still use this, Holy Grail and all that stuff. I used to use this years ago, like faithfully, and I stopped using it. I started using my e.l.f., my Morphe, you know, my Paint Pot, my P. Louise, and this one just kind of got lost in the sauce. And so I was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and use my Urban Decay primer potion if it's still any good, hopefully. Hopefully it's still okay, but I'm gonna use some of this to prime my lids today. Cause listen, this used to be a holy grail for me back in the day, you know? And that's the thing, it's like when you try so many products, you know, like I do, I love trying new stuff, you know? And sadly, the old stuff just kind of gets, you know, pushed to the wayside because, you know, we get so excited about the new. And I would love to just use all of my old products all the time on my channel, and that's it. That's why I'm seriously thinking about doing a no-buy for next year, because I have enough makeup to do a different eye look on my channel probably for the next 5 years, to be honest with you. So I'm seriously thinking about it, you guys. The only thing that's stopping me is my own doubt of my own willpower. And some of y'all be in the comments like, yeah, okay. You know, my best friend, for one, she be the main one. Like, girl, quit playing. She laugh at me every single time I say I'm going on a nobody. It's like, how am I supposed to be successful with support like that? Okay, like, I need some real support. You know, I need y'all in the comments like, you could do it, KK. We love you. We still gonna watch your videos. You could do all old palettes. You don't have to buy nothing new. We still gonna watch you. Now, if y'all say that in the comments, then that'll give me, you know, the courage and the strength that I need to do a no-buy for 2025, okay? But Lord help me, because, child. Anyway, okay, so we got our lids primed. Let's look at this boring palette. You know, I may as well just jump right in, right? And see what's happening, child. And that's another thing. It's like too many doggone shades in here. Okay. Let's go into this shade here. The one in the very, very center. So yeah, let's go into that shade right there. And put that in our crease. This shade is pretty dark and pretty pigmented. Okay. Hello. Yeah. That's a nice... it's like a deep dark caramel shade. Ooh, that's pretty. Okay. Oh, Morphe Jaclyn Hill palette. I ain't mad at you. Okay. It applied easily. It blended easily. Okay, that's looking good. I'm not mad at it. Now, here is going to be the true test because I'm going to try and fade out the upper portion of that. So I'm going to go into this shade here, which is a little bit lighter. And I'm going to, you know, try and blend that into the upper portion closer to my brow bone. So we're going to see how these shadows kind of blend. Okay. Okay. You know how they kind of blend into each other if they're not going to be just two separate shadows sitting on top of each other. Yeah, okay, that's a decent blend. I mean, honestly, I shouldn't be surprised because, you know, I know some people don't like Morphe. They think that their formula is trash, or maybe they just don't like them as a brand, you know. But I never have any issues with my Morphe shadows. You know, they always work fairly well for me. You know, just doing a quick, simple eye look or even something colorful and dramatic, they typically work pretty well. Now, there have been some like collab palettes that, you know, when they put a bunch of glitters and all kind of, you know, water activated liners and all that kind of stuff, that's not really the best. But just in general, like their main basic shadows have they've been just fine for me. Now I really have to decide, what am I doing with this eye look? Okay. Let's go into this shade right here. It's kind of like a dark, it's not quite black. It's a really, really dark, deep, dark chocolate brown. I don't know what happened. My screen just, you know, went super dark for some reason. I don't know, but we will continue on. So I'm still just deepening this outer corner with that darker shade, and I'm sure I used to have a name sheet for this palette, but at this point, who knows where that is, right? Okay, so just blending that out as best as I can. And these shadows, they're blending decently. I mean, definitely not, you know, of the same caliber of shadows that I use more often, you know, today. More recent palettes, but, you know, it's a decent palette. You can definitely get you a cute little look from it, okay? So I think I'm just going to shape up my eyes like that. Okay, so I'm gonna do like, you know, old school, I'm not gonna do a cut crease. It's probably gonna look like a cut crease because I'm gonna try and keep it sharp. But I do need to do some e.l.f. Glitter primer. So I got my e.l.f. glitter primer. I used to have so many like flat cut crease type brushes and stuff. Like I used to have a ton of them, and now I don't even know where they are. I have to dig through all my brushes just to find them because, child, I have no idea where all of my cut crease type brushes are. And I used to use those like crazy, trying to make sure them cut creases was tight and right. Maybe I'll dig through my brushes and pull some out. Just to take it back, do some old school rainbow cut creases and stuff. I miss those days of fun makeup. They used to be all up and down my YouTube feed, nothing but color. And there's still a lot of the indie brand YouTubers that do a lot of color, but I don't know if it's as aggressive as it used to be. It used to be like mad aggressive with the color and the cut creases, and now it's just like no makeup look. Everyday makeup look. What if my everyday makeup look is a rainbow cut crease? Then what? Okay, enough of that. Okay, so let's go into this beautiful teal shade. Am I gonna do the blue and the teal? No, let's keep it simple, keep it simple. Lord have mercy, girl. Just keep it simple, child. Ooh. Is that simple? Is that simple, girl? I'm like, is that a matte? Child, that feel like a matte. I sure enough thought that was a shimmer, and it's a matte. Okay, so it's gonna look a little bit dark because, you know, I put down that damn glitter primer and it's not even a shimmer. Why did I think this was a shimmer? Probably because it's typically a shimmer color, but whatever. We're gonna roll with it. I guess we're doing a matte cut crease today. It's gonna be extremely dark because I have this base down. So it's gonna create a line of demarcation. Oh well, trust the creative process, right? Because I'm not mad at it. I don't hate it, right? I don't hate it. It's not my favorite, but I don't hate it. I don't know if I've ever done that, picked up a matte thinking it was a shimmer. I definitely need to go to the eye doctor, child. Child. I'm gonna add a little bit more of that kind of like orangey toned brown up here because I like how that's looking. Okay, I'm gonna go into the actual black in this palette because I want this outer corner just a little bit darker. Like that dark brown is nice, but I really want the outer corner to be nice and dark, especially since this eye look done took a turn. I ain't mad at it though. I ain't mad at it because, you know, I like all matte eyeshadow looks, quite honestly. So for me to have one by accident, I'm not mad at it. It's all good. I'm not mad at it at all. But I do want this corner like darker, like seriously darker. Yep, dark like that. Okay, so let me clean up this mess that I made and we'll move on to some of these complexion products. Okay, so after I cleaned up under my eyes all the fallout, I'm going in with my e.l.f. Holy Hydration. This is definitely an OG that I still use to this day because it is like one of the best, most affordable moisturizers for your skin. Yeah, I love it. So yeah, just went in with that before I go in with this primer. So this is the Maybelline Baby Skin. And what does it say? Instant Pore Eraser. And it looks like that, you know, that clear like gel situation. And this stuff definitely was like an OG pore filling primer that I heard about, at least. You know, I didn't start doing makeup until like right before I started my YouTube channel. I pretty much learned how to do makeup while I was doing my videos, you know, just like I'm still learning today. But yeah, this goes all the way back for when I first heard about this primer, was back, you know, it has a lot of slip. You definitely don't need a lot of this. It has a lot of slip to it. But I definitely heard about this when I was, you know, just kind of exploring and trying to find different primers that would work well for my skin and what would make my skin look less textured and less porous and help to give me a better makeup application. So this is one of the ones that I tried. I don't reach for it regularly because, like, even now as I put it on, it has a lot of slip. And even though I feel like it does have some pore filling aspects to it, it kind of, I don't know, it's just something about the slip that's just, I don't like the slip. It's too much slip. So if you know, can understand what I mean by that, it's like, it's not greasy, but it feels like it's sitting on top of my skin and it's not becoming one with my skin, if that makes any sense. You know, not like the Kalmele, which I'm in love with right now. So we'll see how this goes, because it feels like it's just sitting on top of my skin, and I don't like that. Okay, so this ColourPop foundation, it feels pretty light, like it's not that much in here. This is the Pro Filter Foundation from ColourPop, and like I said, they probably don't even sell this anymore. What shade do I have? What shade do I have, child? Dark Deep 185. This looks very pink to me. First of all, it looks very light. Like, you might look at it and be like, oh, okay, well, it matches my chest, right? But it does. It looks very light to me just in the bottle. So let me shake it up and we'll see. Yeah, this pump, it's not even pumping. It's not even pumping, child. I don't. Oh, Lord help me. Like, so I'm just gonna open it up and take some of it out, okay? Because, ooh, child. I mean, I don't know. The color doesn't look too bad, actually. It doesn't look too bad, but child, that pump said, what are you doing? You trying to use what? Like, after how many years? So I just put some on my hand, and I'm taking it way back from myself. These Sonia Kashuk sponges, the ones that, you know, are all cute and swirled. I haven't used one of these in forever, and I had to have these when they came out. Just had to have it, you know. So, child, let's see what's going on with this ColourPop. And this sponge is soaking up all this foundation. It's soaking up every bit of this foundation that I got on my hand, honey. So let's just hope we can get enough of it on our face without running out. This color is not too bad. It's not too bad. Okay. I'm giving ColourPop a hard time. And the color is actually not that bad. And I didn't, y'all know I usually cover my dark circles and stuff. I ain't even bother today, honey. What would be hilarious is if this is like one of my best makeup days, and that would be funny. I've had an experience like that where I use products that I just absolutely hated, and I mean hated, and I went out. I actually had to go, you know, do some shopping and stuff like that. I got so many compliments on that makeup. It was crazy. It was insane how many people complimented me on my base, you know, which I hated. They complimented me on my base. My eye look wasn't bad. You know, my eye look was slamming, but I hated the base. I was like, Lord, let me go home. And I got so many compliments on it. It's so funny, but this foundation is actually not too bad. I'm having a hot flash right now, you guys. So if you see me glistening and shining, that's why. Okay, you guys, so now I'm going to go in with some of this Revolution concealer. I can see with this foundation, I mean, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Because I don't know. With that primer having so much slip and then putting the foundation, you see that glow? It's a serious glow going on right now. I mean, I haven't powdered yet, but it's, it's a serious glow going on right now. I don't know how much of this concealer is in here. So, yeah. This shade is, oh, Lord. This is a very neutral shade of concealer. You know, I go for more like golden tones now. This one looks very neutral. It's funny, on the camera it looks kind of golden, you know, but, and it has a little bit of a perfumey smell to it. Oh, Lord help me. So let me clean this up. And when I test out these old products, I be like, if you know you don't like it, girl, why you still got it? But it takes, you know, videos like these for me to actually throw stuff away. Because I'd be like, I don't know, maybe I do like it. I mean, but that's not necessarily the case. This concealer can definitely go. So I'm just going to take a soft, fluffy brush and blend that in because I don't want to sponge all of the coverage away. And I didn't really apply too much, so. I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad. It's really not. I think more so the shade is not really my favorite. Maybe if I had a different shade. And like I said, some of these products, I don't even know if they sell this stuff anymore. Truth be told, they might not even sell this stuff no more. Because, you know, it's like new stuff is constantly coming out. So, you know, a lot of stuff that I may have in my collection, they might not even sell anymore. And I wouldn't be surprised. You know, brands be dropping new stuff all the time. And, you know, especially if the product wasn't like a huge hit or a huge success. And I don't know that this concealer really was. I don't hear anybody ever talking about it. Like the e.l.f. concealer, you know, I still hear people talking about that all the time. That's a really good concealer. But Revolution, I don't know. Maybe I'm just not watching the right people, but I really don't hear people talking about Revolution too much. Not like back in the day. I mean, I guess. You know, it's like the color is too close to my foundation shade. So, okay, let's go ahead and... This is the scary part for me, this powder. Oh my gosh. J-Cat Banana Luxe Powder. Okay, let's do it. I'm actually going to just put some of this on a paper towel so it's easy cleanup. I don't necessarily feel like I need to put it back in the bottle. Whatever I don't use. Back in the bottle. Okay, so, oh my gosh. Okay. I'm scared. I'm going to use a puff today, a triangle puff. And I'm scared because I really don't want to put too much of this powder on my face. But we just going to go for it. Stop being a chicken and go for it. If it looks terrible, I have to remember this was my idea, right? I woke up this morning wanting to try the oldest products in my makeup collection. Let's see if I still like them. And it's funny because I don't have like a whole lot of super old makeup products, you know. I have a few here and there that I hold on to. Some of them, you know, for nostalgia reasons, and some of them because I feel like, you know, they're still good products and I don't want to get rid of them. But, you know, as far as just having a bunch of old, faithful products, I really don't. I really have been pretty good at getting rid of stuff that's old that I know I'm never going to use that I don't like. Do people still use banana powder a lot? Because I don't ever hear nobody talking about banana powder. And then one while it was all the rage, banana powder. I never liked it because I just always like caramel shades for, you know, my highlighted areas. So I was never into the banana, but I know a lot of women of color love the banana, and I'm just like, why? So I know y'all laughing at me right now. I know I brought this on myself. I brought it on myself, but it's all good. Put that in the trash. Okay, let's continue. Too Faced. Now, I don't feel like I'm gonna have too many problems with Too Faced. The Too Faced might save this yellow looking face and foundation, right? Because it's Too Faced powder. Born This Way. I have spiced rum. I don't know if this was ever truly my shade, and maybe that's why I don't really pull it. But we'll see. Maybe spiced rum will save the day. I always felt like it was like too dark or something, but it might look good with this yellow banana powder. Who knows? Maybe not. And I think that's why I hold on to some products too, because I'm like, well, maybe it just didn't go good with that foundation. Maybe it just didn't work well with that powder. Maybe it just didn't work well with that primer. You know, like maybe it was just not a good combination, which is possible. It is possible for products to not work well together. And with me using every single product, you know, that is like old and forgotten in my collection, it might not work out well. But it might. So yeah, we shall see. We shall see. I mean, so far, in person, I'm looking very makeup-y. You know what I mean? Like on camera, like you can see like my under eyes are creasing easily, and like it just looks like I have a lot of makeup on, right? And I just did my regular routine. Y'all saw I even used a sponge for the foundation. But sometimes certain things just, you know, look more heavy, look more cakey, look more, you know, I'm just trying to look in my big mirror, but, you know, certain things might look good on camera, and then you see somebody in person, it's like, let me quit playing. Okay, this Milani bronzer. What's going in with this Milani bronzer, child? Did I pick a highlighter? I didn't pick a highlighter. Yo, okay, old school highlighter. It's either got to be Becca, which I feel like I got rid of all of my Becca highlighters, honestly, because they were too icy, or Ofra. Ofra is like a big back in the day. I think I have an Ofra palette that I never even use. Let me grab that. Okay, y'all, so I grabbed these two. I do have this Ofra On The Glow palette. And it has, you know, like the highlighters, the bronzers, the little blush there. And as you can see, it still has a plastic on it. I never even use this. I keep messing up the exposure on my camera. But I have that one, and then I have this ABH Glow Kit. This is very, very old, and I know they still sell this, but I think an updated version, because I believe I saw this on the Sephora website, if I'm not mistaken. This, you know, same one, but it looked like maybe it had different packaging. So I think I'm gonna use this glow kit when I get to that. But first we need to bronze. So this is the Milani Earth Glow Bronzer. Yeah, this might be one of the first bronzers that I ever got. I don't think this is the same one, you know, my first one. But I feel like this Milani Earth Glow bronzer is one of the first ones that I ever tried when I wanted to kind of test out bronzer. I was always scared of bronzer and contour. I've come to love bronzer because, you know, bronzer for me is a little more easily manageable. And if you look at my face, you can already see I have like a natural contour line right there. So it's like I don't even necessarily have to do like contour. Bronzer, I think, this smells good. It smells like, I don't know, like baby bath or something. Has like a little perfumey scent to it. Smells good. But bronzer, you know, I can be a little more easy breezy with it. I don't have to be as precise as with contour, but you know, I like to be able to just kind of go ham on my face without having to be so precise with stuff. I'm not one of those makeup wearers where, except for my eyes, I like my eyes to be pretty precise. But my face is like, if everything is pretty much where it's supposed, in the general vicinity of where it's supposed to go, then I'm good. I'm good, you know? Like the ones that have that nice chiseled cut, like you will never see that on me, honey. I ain't got time for that. I mean, technically I do, but I don't have the desire to do that at all. At all. Nope. Like, where am I going where I need to have a precise chisel? I don't need that. I just need to look like I have a general idea of what I'm doing, right? That's my philosophy and thought process when it comes to applying my makeup. And that might sound crazy because I love makeup. I love eye looks, eyeshadow, blush, all of that. But child, I don't have time for all of that precision. It's like just okay, bronzed. I still like that bronzer. I need to start using it and stop running away from it because the bronze is bronzing, okay? So, and it smells good. It smells like a little powder puff or something. Okay, so let's go ahead. No, we need to blush. Why am I in such a rush to highlight? I don't know. So this is the Sumerian Blush Volume 2. OG blush palette from Juvia's Place. Okay, does she even sell these anymore? I don't know. Does she even sell them? I don't know. But what do we want to do with this eye look? Part of me is saying go with this, but no, I'm gonna go with the orange because I have like that kind of orangey tone in the eye look. So I'm gonna go with this orangey shade here, which is Tau. T-A-U, Tau. And I'm gonna try not to do too much. I've been doing a lot with blush lately, and it's like, I'm gonna chill out. That's pretty. Oh yeah, that's pretty. I like that. Okay. My face is so funny. You know how earlier I was talking about how it just felt so glowy and all that. My face feels so dry after putting that that banana powder. My face feels so dry right now. Let me hurry up and use this setting spray, okay? But that blush is pretty. Okay. That's pretty. All right, Julius. Okay, I need to put some of this setting spray on. So this is the Gerard Cosmetics Slay All Day setting spray. It was the collab with Rich Lux, and these actually They actually had scents to them. They were certain flavors or scents or something. Let me see. Yeah, this one is chocolate chip. I'm like, I know it smells like something edible. It's green, but it's chocolate chip. So I'm wondering, is this supposed to smell like mint chocolate chip? But yeah. Oh yeah, it smells like that imitation chocolate chip. Did you guys, when you were like in elementary school, collect stickers? And they had like the scratch and sniff stickers? Feels good. But that's what it smells like. It smells like a scratch and stick chocolate chip sticker. That's what it smells like. It really smells like mint chocolate chip. Maybe that's why it's green, but very strong. And I'm shocked because this spray has got to be like 5, 6 years old at least. At least. I've been doing YouTube. It'll be 8 years this March that I've been doing YouTube. And I'm sure he came out with this within a couple of years of me starting YouTube. So this stuff is old. It feels good. It does. It feels good. I'm shocked that it still smells like chocolate chip. Okay, now we can go into this Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit. And I'm going to use the darkest highlighter in here. And I'm going to try and keep it simple. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, that's pretty. Ooh. Ooh, wait. Wait. Oh my goodness, wait. This foundation, this powder has got like all of my imperfections on full display. So this highlighter is just like pulling out all of my little lumps and bumps on my face. This highlighter is just, I put it on and my face said bloop, 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 bloop. Man, take it easy. Just telling all my business. And it's so pretty too though. Oh my gosh. That is so pretty. But honey, it is not looking smooth. Not it is not looking smooth at all. But it's not because of the product, I don't think. I think it's definitely just, you know, my skin is just not the best right now. And this foundation and powder is not helping at all. Okay. But this highlights is pretty. Oh, that gold shade. Oh, it's gorgeous. Gorge. This side is all messed up because, baby, I'm trying to figure out why my brow bone is shining. I didn't put anything up there for it to be shining. I'm baffled. It literally looks like I put some type of highlighter sheen on my brow bone. Like, why is it so shiny right now? Because I was thinking about putting some of this highlighter on there, but it's like, for what? It's already shining. This highlighter is really pretty. Really, really pretty. Yeah, it's pretty. It's showing my texture, but it's pretty. Maybe if I put a little more spray on, it won't be so bad. Okay, guys, let's finish up these eyes. I'm going in with just a regular black eyeliner. This is a retractable black eye pencil. Nothing fancy. And I'm just going to do that on my lower lash line. And I'm going to go back into the palette and I'm going to take that green teal shade and I'm going to put some of that on my lower lash line underneath my lash line, and I'm going to smoke it out with some of that caramel brown color. So now I'm just using some of that brown shade to kind of try and ease the tension. Ease the tension in the room, okay? But I don't want to get rid of too much of that green because that green is really pretty. So it's like a thin line between making sure that green stays and smoking it out. This is where the difference in the shadow quality comes into play with this being morphy, you know. I'm not surprised that I have to go back in and kind of put that green back where it was. It's gonna have to be good enough, child. Okay, now let me actually find shimmer in here. I don't know, I guess since this is kind of like, you know, a smoky emo type look, I'm gonna go into this green shimmer here and just use the green shimmer in my inner corner. It's so dark I can barely see if it's in there, but it's in there, I can see it. Okay, so let's put on some lashes and mascara and then we'll do a lip. Okay, you guys, so I put on my lashes, I put on a little bit of my Sephora mascara, and I'm liking the eye look. It's looking pretty good for it to be an accidental situation. I'm actually liking it. Okay, so for lips, I don't know, like back in the day, I used to wear all kind of different crazy colored lipsticks, but I never had like just a regular go-to lipstick. Now y'all know my go-to lip liner. This is not even the top that goes on here because I lost the top that goes on my favorite lip liner. Ellery, say it. Let's all say it together. Ellery and ColourPop's lip liner from 50 million years ago. But anyways, yeah, this is my Ellery lip liner from ColourPop. Ciao. She done seen better days. But anyway, this is my OG lip liner, so I'm gonna go in with this. This is what I use anytime I want that like burgundy cranberry situation on my lips. Other than that, it's the Sephora lip liner in molasses. Let's all say it together. Sephora lip liner in molasses. Yeah, but if we taking it back to my OGs, it is this one. Okay, and then this Maybelline Lifter Gloss lip gloss. I've been using these for quite a while. Still love them, no question, you know, whether or not I love them. So this one is, they have a bunch of different shades. So this one is 006 Reef. So it's like a pinky tone lip gloss, and it's just one of my OG combinations. Ellery lip liner and a pinky lip gloss. My favorite color of lip glosses are peachy tone though. That's more my vibe, the peachy, corally type shades. So, but I can get down with a plum and a pink as well. So this is it, y'all. This is the flashback Friday face, okay? And I must say, I'm pleasantly surprised, y'all. I'm pleasantly surprised because honestly, I was like concerned about that ColourPop foundation. The Revolution concealer, the banana powder. I mean, this is a lot of stuff was kind of giving me pause. The primer definitely had a lot of slip, but I feel like it might have worked out, you know, with that powder just kind of like sucking me in and making me feel like cake face. The eyeshadow palette, I'm not surprised because I like Morphe shadows. It just kind of, you know, reminded me like, hey, you know, it's like you got some gems. Back in the day, there was some gems, okay? Even though, you know, I thought that was a shimmer and it was a matte, I'm liking this matte eye look. I'm not mad at it, okay? It's looking real emo, real smoky, real... So I'm not mad at it. But anyway, I had a lot of fun. Y'all let me know if y'all like this little, you know, type of video with, you know, just picking stuff and just trying it out with you guys and giving my just off the cuff thoughts on older products. I don't know how many of these I can do, honestly, because I really, like I said, I clear out my collection pretty well as far as like stuff that I don't like. I have a few scragglers, so I might be able to do a couple more of these videos, but let me know what you think. So anyways, thanks so much for watching and hanging out with me. I hope you guys have an amazing weekend, and I will see you on the next video. Toodles!